Okay, today we're going to talk about one of the easiest ways I've found to get started in a playthrough on Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. So your culture, pick whatever you want. I'm planning on doing an Aserai playthrough, so that's what I'm going to pick. Um, your yeah, all of this you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna go a little taller, whatever. Just pick whatever you want. So, yeah, we'll go with that. So, your choices in the character creation are one of the bigger choices. Um, I I think I'm gonna go with Oasis Farmers because athletics one-handed and 1 point in endurance. The athletics and the endurance were the main things I wanted there. Um, Charm and leadership is also something that I have trouble leveling later in the game. Leadership being the main one to get to where you can convert bandit troops. So I usually pick at least one like that. I'm going to go with the smithy here. Trained with the cavalry is a good one, or rode with the scouts. I'm actually going to go with trained with the cavalry for the riding, polearm, and endurance. Um, this one I usually go with had a famous escapade in town for the athletics and the endurance. You can pick whatever you want for these. It's just my personal preference. Um, I'm going to go with leadership, charm, and social on this one. Alright, and that should get us started. But I'm going to put everything on realistic and challenging, enable death. I don't usually mess with these two. And we'll just jump into the game, and I'll show you how I usually get started. I'm going to skip the tutorial. Last name, blah blah blah. Banner, yeah, pick whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, right? Um, First thing I usually do is run down to Poros. Let's look at our character. So we've got 3 in vigor, so our weapon proficiencies aren't real high yet, but that's okay. I'm going to put our first point into the bow. Our riding is already fine. We'll end up putting more points into this, but I start with a good jump on athletics because athletics is harder for me to level up later in the game. Riding is very easy to level up. And you can see my leadership has already got a good jump. My charm has already got a good jump. Those are easy. That'll make those easier to level up. So we're going to go into Poros here. And for some reason, it started me out with a spear, a one-handed sword, and a shield. I really don't understand that as to why it did that. I'm gonna buy a desert horse and put that up there, and then they don't have a bow here, so that's okay. We can sell our sword, don't really need it, no tournament. And we'll go on up to I usually angle out a little bit like this. Yep, there she is. So Regia, right at the start of the game, I can usually find her and get this out of the way. Okay, then we'll go on to Lacron. So hopefully there will be a bow we can buy here. Alright, here's a step bow for 347. Unreal. There are no arrows. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Tell you what, let's go over here towards Tachyon and see if we can find some arrows there. Or possibly a tournament. Okay, arrows. Finally. I don't know, that's the first time I've had that problem, really. Okay, so one of the easiest ways I've found to start building up your renown and your bow and riding skill is to find groups of looters here right at the start. Okay, here's 6, so we'll run into them. And I'll show you a little trick that has helped me deal with these looters. See how they spread out in a line? You don't really, I mean, you can sit there and shoot at them, it's fine. But I usually like running over to the side, dragging them into a line, and then usually you really won't miss many shots this way. Not to mention, the ones that throw rocks won't throw their rocks at you nearly as often when they're in a line like this. So you can be more accurate with your bow, make your arrows count better, and get more headshots. Alright, there's 3 left. And if they get out of line like that, you just ride in a circle around them until they line up again. Whoop. Run into a rock. That doesn't help. That rock should actually force them back into a line when they come around it. So that's fine. Oh, nope, they're spreading out. There, see, I got hit by a rock because they weren't in a line for me anymore. But I know I've already seen 1 level gained. I've actually got enough arrows that I can miss a few, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill these guys. And there you go. So 1 renown, 1.1 morale. I know we gained at least 1 level off of that. Let's actually take all the loot. So you're getting loot, you're getting levels. I actually got 2 levels. I'm level 3 now, just from 6 looters. So that's pretty good. So we'll put 1 in the bow, 1 in riding, and continue doing this. But you can gain several levels very easily right off the bat at the start of a new game by doing this. And by dragging the looters into a line, making more of your shots count where you miss less. I find it's really easy to level up and get your renown up. It's just one of the best ways that I have found to get started. So I hope this helps you. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching.